Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom lived a beautiful princess who was known for her grace and elegance. One day the king announced that he would hold a grand ball and invited all the eligible princesses from neighboring kingdoms to attend. The king hoped that his daughter would find a suitable prince at the ball, but she had other plans. As soon as the invitations were sent out, the princess began making preparations for the ball. She wanted to look her best and find a way to outshine all the other princesses. She chose a beautiful red pair of shoes to wear with her finest gown. These were no ordinary shoes. They were magical red shoes that could dance. Whenever the princess wore them, they would move and groove on their own, making her feel like the most graceful dancer at any party. On the day of the ball, the princess put on her red dancing shoes and started to dance. She twirled and leaped with joy, feeling the magic of the shoes moving her feet in perfect rhythm. All the other princesses gasped in amazement as they had never seen anything like it. Some tried to take a closer look, while others discussed in hushed tones how the princess managed to dance so flawlessly. Suddenly, one of the princesses had an evil idea. She had always been jealous of the beautiful dancer, and now she was determined to destroy the princess's reputation. She called out to the king, "Your Majesty, I am sure that the princess has been cheating by using ropes and pulleys hidden under her dress to make herself dance better. I demand that they search her and expose her trickery." The king was furious and ordered his guards to search the princess, but when they lifted her skirt, they found nothing. The princess was innocent, but her night was ruined. Sad and disappointed, the princess ran away from the ball in tears. As she walked through the gardens, she came across a small cottage deep in the woods. The windows were dark and the door was locked, but the princess felt too upset to notice. She leaned against the door and closed her eyes. Suddenly, she heard a voice. "Who is it?" The princess opened her eyes and saw an old woman standing before her. "I'm sorry, kind ma'am," the princess said, "but I have nowhere to go, and I am afraid to return to the castle." The old woman took pity on her and invited her inside. "You can stay here tonight, but be warned. My cottage is inhabited by 12 dancing princesses. If they see you, they will surely wake you up with their dancing." The princess thanked the old woman and went to sleep. But in the middle of the night, she was awakened by the sound of clapping and tapping. She opened her eyes and gasped in amazement. Before her stood 12 beautiful princesses dressed in colorful gowns, each more elegant than the last. They were dancing in perfect harmony, their movements flowing and graceful. The princesses danced around the room, their laughter echoing through the halls. They spun and twirled, their colorful dresses flowing like water. The princess watched in awe as they danced, mesmerized by their beauty and grace. Suddenly, one of the princesses noticed her watching and called out, "Why are you still sleeping, lazy girl? Get up and dance with us." The princess apologized and explained that she was tired and needed to rest. But the dancing princesses insisted, and soon she was swept up in their joyous dance. They danced until dawn, and as the sun began to rise, they vanished, leaving the princess alone in the cottage. The princess got ready and went to find the old woman. She thanked her for the wonderful night and told her about the dancing princesses. The old woman smiled and said, "Those are no ordinary princesses. They are fairies who grant wishes to those who dance with them." Just then, the 12 dancing princesses appeared and said, "Since you have danced with us, we will grant you a wish." The princess thought for a moment. "I wish for these magical shoes to fit all girls who want to dance and be graceful." The fairies waved their magic wands, and from that day on, the shoes became a symbol of grace and elegance, reminding everyone who saw them of the legend of the red shoes and the 12 dancing princesses. The end. Do like this video and subscribe for more videos.